Are we doing this whole scene?
Oh, it's pink.
How many lines is it?
It's very long.
The part people remember?
Okay. That's basically just Romeo's speech. But,
okay.
Matt needs to look wistful.
Alright.
Where's the...
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find the text of it, because I realized the page I was on only had the first, like,
Morgans.
of it. Everything's summaries.
Morgans.
Well, we got this nice music for now.
Okay, I've got it.
Alright. He jests at scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief. That thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. Be not her maid, since she is envious. Her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools do wear it. Cast it off. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not in me tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven have some business do entreat her eyes, to twinkle in their spheres till they return. What if her eyes were there, they in her head, the brightness of her cheek would shame those stars, as daylight doth a lamp. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright that birds would sing and think it were not night. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand. I might touch that cheek.
I, me.
She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night, being o'er my head as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white-turned, wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him when he bestrides the lazy, pacing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? Is it nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man? Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that but thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my course?
By a name I not know not now, know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering, yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here.
With love's light wings did I overperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out, and what love can do that dares love attempt? Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eyes than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate than death prorogued, wanting thy love.
By whose direction foundst thou out this place?
By love. Who first did prompt me to inquire? He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with farthest sea, I would venture for such merchandise.
Thou knowest the mask of night is on my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek, for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on form, fain deny what I have spoke, but farewell, compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word, yet if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. At lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughs. O gentle Romeo, if thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully, or if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse, and say thee nay, so thou wilt woo, but else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond, and therefore thou mayst think my behavior light. But trust me, gentlemen, I'll prove more true than those that have more cunning to be strange. I should have been more strange, I must confess, but that thou overheardst ere I was ware. My true love passion, therefore pardon me, and not impute this yielding light to love, which the dark hath so discovered.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou wilt, swear that by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
If my heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night, this bud of love by summer's ripening breath may prove a beauteous flower when next we meet. Good night, as sweet repose and rest come thee to thy heart as that within my breast.
Now kiss! Wilt thou leave me unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
Whoa, what?
Whoa, okay.
Time out.
Slow down there, son.
Well,
Shakespeare.
Yeah, no, sorry, I'm tweeting right now.
Oh my god.
Getting nagged over here.
The exchange
I like-
of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave thee mine before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love is deep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Nurse calls from within. I hear some noise within, dear love. Adieu. Anon, good nurse, sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little, I will come again.
Oh, blessed night, I am afeard. Being in night hall, this is but a dream, too flatteringly sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear
Oh, wait,
Romeo,
no.
and good night indeed.
Juliet has a curtain call, sorry.
If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow, and by one that I'll prepare to come to thee, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world. Nurse. Madam! I come anon.
Yo,
But
Juliet, get in here.
If thou meanst not well, I do beseech thee.
It's time for your sponge
By and
bath.
by I come, to cease thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
Oh God, this keeps going.
It's okay. No, leave it there. Leave
Yeah,
it there.
okay.
And
Okay.
scene.
And
And
scene.
scene.